Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. Third down and 9.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty, but when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
So they've been unable to capitalize on the great field position as of yet. Here's third and 9. Jameis to throw it. He's got a man.
Oh!
Touchdown, Saints. Jarvis Landry.
Then he moused him.
29 yards as his guys are able to extend their lead. And that time he came out of the slot for that big play downfield for the score.
I think what we just saw there, partner, was what we call scheming a guy open. Put him in the slot, know that he has tremendous speed. What you're doing with your other receivers is likely running shorter routes to draw the attention closer to the line of scrimmage, to give him a chance to get downfield and turn it into a one-on-one route, often against the safety.
Mouse.
You like your odds when he's running against the safety. His speed usually wins, and it did on that play.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. They'll fake it. Now Stafford. And that one complete downfield to Cup.
Bro.
And out across midfield down to the 45. A big pickup of 38.
How do you get wide open like that, bro? Why is he wide open? Are we playing man? Like, bro.
Stafford on first down. And his throw here's incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Here's Stafford. He's got his target. It's the tight end, Tyler Higbee. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. They'll try and run for this with Akers. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. first.
He had yet to run the ball at all on this drive, but 3rd and short definitely was a great time to dial one up.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Play action. Stafford. That'll be caught.
Bro, he's getting beat, bro.
And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Cooper Kupp, 30
That nigga's so fast.
And the Rams have got it back to within a score. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him. Let
Fuck
him
up,
do the
nigga.
rest.
You know, he
Nobody
probably
told you
said
to
that
talk.
to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get
Fuck
it
out
to
of here,
me.
nigga. I
I'll
want to
take
hear your
care of the rest
voice.
of it.
Helping out his rack, right? RAC.
Running the
after
same damn
catch,
plays,
and he
nigga.
loves
Shut the
that,
fuck
and
up.
he's gonna carry that in at contract time.
Extra
Turn your
point
mic
by
off,
Gaines,
bitch.
up and good. And that'll cut it to 3 at
You gotta use the
10-7.
Rams because you can't use no other team, bitch. Fuck up, nigga. I don't want to hear you talk.
After the touchdown, it's
Bum ass
Gay to
nigga.
kick this one
Turn your
away.
mic off, nigga. Bum ass
And
nigga.
that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Shut up, nigga. Now you want to talk, nigga? Bum ass nigga. Now he want to talk.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get
Gotta
their
use the
drive
fucking Rams
started.
to win.
Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3
Talk.
timeouts at their disposal as well. So that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup. That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
Staying on the ground on first with Kamara. This will be stopped about 2 yards.
Where your
shy of
ankles
the
at?
marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Good yardage there on
Little
first
nigga.
down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs. Keep the clock running.
Yo.
And if they're smart,
Yo, where your ankles at, little
milk the
nigga?
clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
On 2nd and a couple. Winston.
Oh.
Traffic and it's intercepted. Past the 20.
Oh, lucky ass
And he
nigga.
will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown.
Shut up, nigga. You got lucky, nigga.
Charles, I'm looking at you.
That's lucky,
Understandably,
nigga.
Your mouth is wide open in disbelief.
I took too
What
long.
were they thinking?
That's going to be one of the great mysteries, but I do know this. When they
Bro,
went
you're
out
using
on
the Rams,
offense,
bro.
I will guarantee.
Don't
they
talk to
told
me
them,
about
"Don't
ass,
just
bro."
make anticipatory throws. Make sure you see it before you
No, you
throw
can't,
it.
nigga. You
Didn't
talk
happen
tough.
here.
No, you
Trying to
can't,
protect
bro.
that lead, and now they gave it up.
What are you talking about? They got Cooper Kupp, nigga. What are you talking about? Are you
Still
stupid?
time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go.
That's the
in
only person
half
making
as
plays
this
for
one
you,
is
bro.
away. And that one will bounce out
Yeah,
of the back of the
nigga, shut
end
the fuck
zone,
up.
so we will start here at the 25. The white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10. Final play of the half here, Winston. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
Kamara gets it again on second down.
Oh.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 60 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Winston now to throw on first down. There's Chris Olave. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
On second down, Kamara. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
On third down, Winston. And Jameis
on, bro.
intercepted a third time.
Fucking stupid-ass game,
the
bro.
Rams are going to take over here up near the 40.
Well, I certainly think that we're seeing a big reason why this team has struggled to put points on the board so far, because too many of their drives have ended in turnovers already, and we still have almost a full half of football yet to play.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the second half. And now can the offense...
This nigga's always fucking open, bro.
Possession. And that's a big one for them, because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead.
The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. Well, you had all halftime to think about what you wanted to do to start the second half. They came out with a big one.
Does that not beg the question? What was happening in the other locker room at halftime? Was that the one play they didn't cover as a possibility? Because they just gave up a big, big gain.
And a diving effort, but only right at the line of scrimmage. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his second catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, you know, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their third corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
Here's a run with Akers on second down. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 7 yards there and a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Going right back to Akers. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll go with Akers here up the middle. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up first and goal.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
They'll run here with Akers. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Cam Akers taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Rams are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the first and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about
He did
that
get bossed. Nigga, what you talking
I'm not sure
about?
who made the play call.
He did get bossed,
The
nigga.
situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard
Bro,
shot
because
to
you
the
fucking
right,
getting lucky,
give it
bro.
right back
What you
to
talking
him,
about?
and let him cap things off.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
A 10th carry for Kamara. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Saints on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. To throw, Winston.
Oh my God, bro.
Intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by David Long. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. This defense just continuing to do their thing.
Looks like he can't throw the ball or something, bro.
Lead with another pick 6.
And how about the way they've played this entire game? Not only they put their stamp on it, but every time they try and mount an offensive challenge, they find a way to thwart it. And multiple pick 6s, oh yeah, they'll enjoy watching this tape after the game.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And from the end zone, Deontay Hardy will bring it out. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage, because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games, and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses have put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense, but frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
Aaron Donald with a sack.
Remember, throughout my career here in defensive coaches always say, guys, you've got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Desperation time. Winston on 4th down. Escaping the pressure right.
What are you throwing, bro? It's like he's fucking throwing somewhere else.
And he will bring it back. It's an interception.
Nigga threw it all the way to the left.
Rams touchdown. Little choice, Charles, but to go for it right there, and that pick 6 will be the icing on the cake.
Yeah, you don't know how many more possessions you're going to get, so really, you're almost at the point of no option. You have to go for it. Bottom line, though, is defenders know that as well. They know you got to throw the football. Had the right defense call, it will make a nice play on the ball, and that's all she wrote.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick 6 put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. It was the linebacker Leonard Floyd on the stop.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On 2nd and 9, Winston drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
Meanwhile, Winston throw complete there to Thomas. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Winston now. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
2 yards, good enough for a first.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Throwing, Winston. Forced out to his left.
Bro.
Oh, my goodness, another interception. Picked by his former FSU teammate, Jalen Ramsey. And the Rams are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
So many times we end the game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here.
What the fuck are you throwing that bitch?
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the 4th quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again, but it seems like this offense is just getting better as the game goes on. They've scored on their last 2 drives.
Certainly feels like a chance for them to continue to have some fun out there, doesn't it? Game's already decided, as you noted, so they can continue to play loose, break out some other concepts, maybe run a few trick plays, get other people involved. Heck, even go deep on one of these first snaps just because they can.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Stafford gonna throw it.
Yep.
And he's gonna be intercepted a 3rd time.
Whatever you say, bro.
Picked off by Pete Werner. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
So much for showing me, right?
Quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so
I already saw that shit coming.
Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah,
bro, it's the quarterback. It's not even me.
It's over. Dancing to his left.
Oh my God.
Here's another interception. Taylor Rapp with a pick. And he's free going
I pressed
down
the wrong
left
button.
Side. It's a foot race. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. Well, this one was already ugly, and now it's just kind of becoming a feast on the defensive side of the football.
Yeah, partner, this is a unit that knows they've got this game in the bag with this huge lead, and it's going to drive their coaches crazy because they're telling them play it straight, do all the right things, but these guys are going to be freewheeling now. All of them are going to take chances, and that one pays off with an INT and a return for 6.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made.
Bro.
And
Good game,
figure
good
out
game.
how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this
I don't know what the
behind
fuck
us
happened.
and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance. Well, by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. From Los Angeles, so long, everybody.